Ahoy there, mateys. We're now live.
Oh
Tales from the
boy.
Bilge,
Boy,
episode
oh,
25. First part of the arc of the Damned. Ready, mateys? We've got a new crew member joining us today. Dex the Bunny, aka Old
couldn't be
Man
me.
Rocco.
Indeed.
Ahoy there, Dex. Welcome. Welcome in.
Ahoy, welcome. I feel so at ease,
Enjoy your
ready,
stay here.
ready to punch ghosts.
Punch all the ghosts. Shrimpy, thank you for the 7 months. Alright. Guess let's get this show on the road, huh? So last time you all met your demise at the hands of Emperor Delius.
Yeah.
Had a valiant effort of murdering every zombie at once, only to have the walls come crashing down around you and all of you just die horribly. But after a brief moment, find yourselves awoken on a strange, ghostly galleon, dimly lit green seas splashing across spectral waves. Look up. See the ferryman at the wheel. Ship. Hey, you. You're finally awake.
No.
Hey.
Had to do it.
We were trying to make it across the board. Are we dead?
Aye, ye be dead, mateys. 'Twasn't a very, clean death either. Appear to have suffered quite a lot.
I could say that again.
But welcome aboard. Ferry of the Damned. This is where all pirate souls end up. To be shipped back to the world of the living. For a toll, of course. But, I'm afraid this time it's not so simple. In fact, for pirates that come as highly recommended from the Pirate Lord himself, got a bit of a favor to ask ye before we can ship you back to the world of the living.
Wait, we can go back to the world? Wait, what?
Aye, mateys. This vessel helps guide back the souls of pirate kind back to the Sea of Thieves. But there's been a problem as of late. The old flames that help guide the souls back to the world of the living are beginning to fade away. Pirates. I haven't been able to ferry any pirates across lately. It's gotten so low. I feel soon they'll be extinguished completely, and we'll lose ties to the physical world entirely. Forever be lost in these seas of the damned. But that's where you come in. I myself am tied to this ghastly vessel. Perhaps you can help me find out what's going on with the flames of the damned. Restore my lanterns on this ship back to their former glory.
I mean, if you just need some fire, I'm sure I can get some fire out here for you.
Oh, this is no ordinary fire. No, these flames have been burning even before I became the ferryman of this vessel.
You're gonna make us go die in different ways?
I wish it were that easy. I've seen a lot of pirates die a lot of different ways. But, no, these aren't like the flames of fate. No. Supposedly back, the first ferryman himself came across a mythical flame of the damned. Ancient power lost the Sea of the Damned and the boundaries of time itself, somewhere out on these accursed waves. And that flame is what we need to find.
With all due respect, you're the ferryman on these seas. How do you not know where it is? And how are we expected to know if you don't?
Well, you see, the ferry, more of a vessel for transporting souls between the realms. There are, think of the Sea of the Damned as kind of like this eternal pirate utopia, where pirates of legends past who have met their days on the seas come to live out their pirate eternity. Live out their pirate dreams for all eternity. But there's many islands out there where souls travel to. And I'm merely the caretaker who helps voyage the souls back to the world of the living.
You wouldn't happen to have any connection to you can't see anything that's happening up in the Sea of the Thieves, right? Can you?
Not really. When your souls come in, I can tell a little bit about how you died. But aside from that, occasionally the pirate lord stops down below, gives me some information.
Wait, how does he get here?
Well,
The heck?
he is already dead himself.
Oh, I guess
As
that's
one
true.
who helped set up, he can pass in between here freely. Usually pops on my ship every now and again.
I just want to know what happened to Barry and the monkey and the pig.
Well, I can tell you they're not dead yet. I have not seen them pass on my ferry.
I don't see any Barry, so I guess that's true. No Barry on the ferry.
No, it
as
is
they
just
say.
you, the three of you who were just recently murdered, who have come to be of some great renown. Feel you'd be able to help me on this mission. One
What about
other.
this guy over here.
Yes, I found him. I was sailing along the Sea of the Damned.
What?
He's been
Who
trying.
are
He's
Wait,
been
you just
trying
fi-
for
you just,
years.
You just find people down here? You just sail around and
Oh.
just find people?
If they can't afford the toll, some of them are stuck down here, or they've been here before I was ferryman.
You gotta pay the
Or there's
toll
some
to
who
get
are
that
denied.
parcel?
Aye. And I can deny you passage. I believe it's not if you've already lived out your full pirate life. You've done all there is to do. You're fulfilled. But, no, this old geezer here has been dead for quite some time. He's been trying to get passage back, but I've been denying it to him. Hell, he's been persistent enough, and I could use the help, so I figured, why not? Why not let him along?
You're damn right I'm persistent. Been doing this for over 80 years. And you think you're gonna stop me?
80 years.
Ferryman.
I've been
Wait.
ferryman for longer than 80 years, Grandpa. Let me tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I'm sure you have, but you've never had to do with someone like me.
Wait, has this guy been bugging you for 80 years? Or you just found him? He's
Oh.
just been down here for 80 years.
Oh, he's been here for longer than 80 years, I can tell you that.
Oh.
And I'll be here for a hell of a lot longer until back up to the surface and I can see my beautiful seven seas again.
Aye.
Hmm.
Apparently his name's Roko or some sort.
That's Roko.
Oh, Roko, that's right.
I've had more epithets than you could count on your fingers. I've been Roko the Scourge, Roko the Damned, the Greybeard, Patricia the Mistress of Kale, and even Margaret Thatcher.
Wait,
I don't know where those last two came from.
do you like kale?
No.
Oh.
I mean, it's good. It's alright. You could put it on anything, really. It doesn't really add much to
I wouldn't
flavor
say
complexion of a
I wouldn't
dish.
say you could put it on anything, but
I mean, you can. Doesn't mean it'd be good.
I guess.
I gotta ask, did you have a piratical demise, or did you just kick the bucket?
No, you see, I was great and powerful out in the seas. I was going through my journeys, all of that. At one point, I don't really like to talk about it, but there was an incident wrought with drama and intrigue, and I mean, I'll remember it one day.
Yeah.
I know that I gotta do
Ah,
something.
apparently your memory doesn't come back when you die. But,
Yeah,
I...
I should have written it down honestly, but I don't know. I mean, nothing I had with me came with. Or maybe it did, and I just lost it. Maybe they stole it. God
Been-
damn it! She fucking stole it. I swear to God.
It's been 80 years. You may have just lost it. Plenty of places to lose things.
I,
I would assume.
Roko's led a very piratical life, it seems, only to be led to his downfall by a mutiny by his own crew, one he held
Ah.
dear to his pirate heart.
Wasn't just the crew. It was her. The love of my life. The woman of my dreams and the woman I wish to sail the seven seas with for all eternity.
The Lord of Lettuce.
No, her name's Edna.
Oh, well, if you were the mistress to Kale, I was just saying maybe the Lord. I don't know. Okay.
Again, I don't know where those last two came from. Try not to think about it too hard. I mean, I've got more. I could bring up a lot.
That's
but-
okay. I'm just really stuck on the Kale thing.
I mean, what? You don't like it? You're some
it's
kind
fine.
of what you don't get like this without eating well.
He'll open his little jacket and you can see he's fucking shredded.
I can
Oh.
grind meat on these things. I didn't get it by eating grog and drinking, swill.
Gary looks at his stomach. He's like, "Oh, that's what I got." Oh,
There's a
Hey.
reason they call you Grogson and Gary, though.
yes.
Uh,
I mean,
Grog,
grog's
Swill,
alright.
and Gary.
I've known him for 10 minutes and I'd already die for Roko.
Die again for him.
True.
Is Auntie Shanty having a crisis yet?
I think she's wandering aimlessly around the boat. I think she's kind of distressed about the potential that if they don't find this flame, they're not gonna make it back.
What about you three? What kind of amazing achievements have you all done? I mean, you're whole like where the fuck did you get that thing?
And he'll point at your crab claw.
Oh, this whole thing? This was an
I-
accident. Happy
how-
accident. I guess.
Happy?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
How do you
Delicately.
Oh shit!
He
Yeah, I would
wants-
just switch to the other hand. Wait, the other hand is
The other hand's got a hook on it. So, yeah.
kind of weird. Those came with you too.
Yeah, I would have imagined that when we died, we'd be, all of us would be in the underworld.
Ah, your soul reflects your true pirate self. And,
I guess my true pirate self
and
is
your
Crab
true
Arm.
pirate self has accepted what's become of you, the adventures you've undertaken. Unless you become like a horrible, pile of ash, Usually, you keep your peg leg or your hook hand, and in Gary's case, horrible mutated crab arm.
Speaking of that, though, do we keep everything else? Is all of our equipment with us?
You should have spectral versions of all your equipment with ye. All things
Well-
have a balance in the worlds of the living and the dead.
At least I still have me bagpipes.
You play the bagpipes?
And the accordion.
Oh,
Oh, please, not that.
no! I was something of a bagpipe maestro. I could squeeze those bags till the cows came home, and they would. I'd call the cows with them. It was good stuff. They loved it.
I'm curious where you find a cow on the seas.
The sea cow, manatees. Didn't think I'd have to be specific, You ever have sea cow milk?
The pirate milk.
Shanty's just gonna walk away at this point.
It's better than you think.
You ever get so thirsty at sea you started milking a manatee?
we have to do? I really don't. I'm not ready to go. How do we get back?
Get back to what? The world of the living?
You said we had to find this fire. So
Aye.
where?
Well, from rumors I've heard from the pirate lord, other spirits wandering the realms, it sounds like one of these Isle of Lost Souls over here taking you to. It's a good place to start asking around for any rumors out on the seas. Spectral
Well-
seas.
Well, let's get to it.
How are we gonna get there?
Ah,
Are you gonna take us there on this thing?
aye. I'll be your new captain from now on while you're in the Sea of the Damned. I'm bound to this vessel, but you'll be my eyes and ears outside of it.
You don't run into any islands by chance, do you?
No, no. But there have been some crashing their ghastly galleons into the spectral rocks of the shore. All the vessels here are mainly already vessels that sunk the pirate world.
Wait, so spirit boats are here too?
Ah, yes, the
Oh.
spirits of boats live on here as well. They yearn for the adventure in the seas too.
Pirate ghost ships. You think you'd seen it all? Honestly, you think they'd like pass through the rocks. You think everything would pass through each other, but no.
The rocks are also ghosts here.
Ghost
Yeah.
rocks? How do
Ghost-
rocks die?
It's a long story. It's hard to get into it.
What kind of unfinished business does a rock have?
But I'm sure you've probably sent
Never-
a bunch of.
never got
There's
selected.
actually an island here with a bunch of docks that have apparently been blaming Grogswell and Gary for their death.
Mm.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And
I,
Shanty at this point is just gonna go, enough! Let's get this boat moving.
All right, calm down there. All
As they
right,
say, let's get this boat on the
all right.
waves.
Show me the pirate legend Pirate Lord has spoken so highly of. Maybe this old man will stop annoying me too.
One
I got
question
it.
for everyone: who has some guns? I've lost me guns.
None of us use weaponry like that. I can't even carry one.
What kind of pirates are you if you don't carry you know, a piece, some fire, black?
I have one for
Well,
you.
Squishy carries fire.
Yeah, I have a gun for you.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah, here.
hell yeah.
What's your gun of choice?
Flintlock mostly,
Flintlock.
some nice in one hand. Keeps
Okay.
the other hand free for whatever I need it for out in the battlefield. Sometimes you gotta cop a feel.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do a minor illusion and create like a flintlock, like very decorated and very nice and shiny, in my hand, and then just present it to Rocco.
He'll go for it. Just
Just out for the spectral weapon, and it kind of like his hand passes through it.
Squishy just starts laughing and just starts rolling on the
Hey.
floor.
That's the
He's-
thing about ghost guns. If they have unfinished business, you can't wield them until they finish it.
Yep. They didn't kill the person they wanted to, so.
he squints even harder and he's like,
You're on my fuck list.
What?
Nothing.
Oh boy.
Wait a second.
No. Anyway, get the boat on the show.
All right. Well,
I agree.
if you are in need of some wares, believe there's some sort of shop. There's a lot of things on this island. I'm gonna take you over towards the large tavern, the docks. But actually, I believe this is an island where I dropped some other phantoms off you may know as well.
Any idea who?
Yeah, I see a lot of faces. They seemed kind of... For some reason, one of them seemed kind of familiar. Maybe two of them.
Did any of them have a face like mine? And just points at his beard.
The beard... Can't say any of them had a beard.
Hmm.
Well, they've
Indeed.
had beards, but they didn't look like you.
Since this is the ferry of the damned, I don't suppose you have any of the grog of the damned while we're sailing.
Grog of the damned. Oh, haven't touched that stuff in years. I'm sure somewhere has it.
I think
Although,
so. I've been
technically
dry
all the
the
grog
entire
down
time.
here is damned.
All that grog had unfinished business.
I
It never got drank.
never got drank or it got upchucked into the sea. Either way, the spirits of the spirit live on down here.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's the second worst way to die. Drowning in a pool of your own grog vomit.
Alright, so as you guys are
There's worse ways to die.
messing around on the deck,
Yeah.
see like this island kind of start coming into view. See like a really tall kind of like lighthouse. The light kind of like shines over the deck of the boat as you pass in some like jagged rocks, like a splintered galleon in the side. It's just overall it seems like a kind of like relatively large island, a lot larger than the ones you've been on in Sea of Thieves. And like it's kind of like surrounded by like mountain, kind of like on the sides of it as it goes around. He pulls up towards like this, a series of several like jaggedy looking docks coming out of the beach. Off to the side, you see like a couple little like huts, and little kind of like living areas on the beach for like some of the ghostly inhabitants. Some fishermen on the docks, like a large tavern. Well, this'll be your stop, says the ferryman. Guess you can start asking around. So this is kind of like an general map of the island. So you guys come in like kind of like down here.
Okay. So do we get to choose where we go, like on this map? And you have like, oh, I like this. Okay.
Well, I feel like if we're after information, the best place to get it's probably the tavern.
Probably the lighthouse. I mean, what? Yeah, the tavern.
See, it's
know
a
the-
damned lighthouse. That lighthouse had
those-
unfinished business.
Those, yeah, it didn't light the way for all the boats. If there's a weird old lighthouse keeper in there, I'll be pleased. Yeah, the tavern sounds like a good stop. I could use a drink after the day we've had.
All right.
Slight problem. I have no money.
Who said you were joining us?
I did. Who said
Yeah.
you were stopping me?
Guess you're not drinking then.
I'll find a way.
Get a kale
Is-
smoothie.
Yeah, if there's a will, there's a will.
Ale.
All right. So as you start approaching the tavern, it's actually like a incredibly large, kind of like multi-story tavern. Kind of spreads out. Say it's at least maybe it's probably like almost 10,000 square feet. It's a pretty big tavern.
It's a big old tavern.
But there's like all kinds of like ghosts, just of all variety, just kind of like hanging around. Bar, you see the barkeep, kind of like passing out spectral looking tankards out to everyone. There's like a band of kind of like these pirates with these skulls on their bandanas kind of going around. There's a very enthusiastic bard with a lot of people kind of like, you know, singing shanties around him out there. See kind of like this pale looking satyr kind of like sitting by himself in the corner having a drink. And you also see a very familiar looking skeleton as well, hanging around some other skeletal pirates
I guess Jimbo accepted he was a skeleton. Is his true form. So does the satyr look like he's got a sword wound in his back?
Or better yet, does Squishy recognize the satyr?
Better yet, is the satyr squishy?
Roll perception. I guess both of you.
How do I do that without my token?
Oh, roll.
You should be able to roll it from your sheet.
Can I?
Yeah, you just did.
I rolled a
that-
d20.
There you go.
Gotcha.
At the top, at the actors directory, the third tab, you can click on your character there and pull your stuff
Oh.
up too without your token.
Had no idea. Thank you for that.
You get so used to clicking on the token for the sheet. Big numbers. Damn the cavern music. That's pretty damny. Is there a ghost band playing?
So, Auntie Shanty, you do see like a scar kind of in the back. Squishy. Even from where you're standing, you notice that he doesn't have a beard on. But it does resemble father, what you can tell. See kind of like the striking black hair, same kind of pale complexion. All he's missing is the great shadowy beard.
Hmm.
But he's just kind of like sitting around, kind of like lamenting over like a tankard of grog in the corner.
I think I know that satyr. Looks a little bit off, but I'm almost positive it's him.
Okay, good, because I was going to ask if you knew each other, and I didn't know if that was racist or not, so...
What? Just because we have horns?
Well, I mean, the rest of it, too. Well, he kind of looks, maybe a little bit, like, but then again, other people do, too, and again, that's why I didn't ask, but, it worked out fine in the end. I'm gonna go sit over there.
All right.
Squishy's just gonna roll his eyes at Rocco.
I
So
think he's gonna head up to the bar while this is happening.
I am
just-
too, 100% ready.
You're just walking up to the bar to get a drink, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Squishy's gonna walk up to his father
Do
and
things cost money here?
All right, so we'll start with the bar, I guess, first.
yeah.
So, all right, so Gary, you walk up to the bar. There's the kind of like this, like blonde barmaid behind there. Ahoy there, matey! You seem to be new.
Fresh off the ferry.
Ah,
Yeah.
so who are you? What's your story? What can I get you?
Name's Grogswell and Gary. I like a grog, and my name's Gary. Can I have a grog, please?
Roxwell and Gary, huh?
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, Gary. I'm Brandy.
Pleasure's mine. That's alcohol themed names. Nice.
That is. People have said that, but it is a good name to have a barkeep. He starts
Yeah.
pouring you a grog. Hands it over to you.
So, do you guys use money down here? How does this work?
The grog flows endlessly for all the pirates.
Oh, this is my kind of place. I don't know if I need to go anywhere, guys.
But what'd you say your name was again? Grogswell
Grogswell
and Gary.
Yeah.
Huh. Any relation to the grog chugging Jerry down by the docks?
Not that I know of. I don't think. Now that I think about it, I wonder if the shark we killed is down here because his unfinished business was eating me. Anyways,
All right. Well, enjoy your grog, matey.
thanks.
I don't know if endless grog is gonna be enough, but just keep 'em coming, sister.
Take about 3.
All right, 3 grogs it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Gary, sounds like someone's stepping on your turf.
Maybe. Or maybe just coincidence. Or maybe... I don't know.
You got a big enough name that somebody would try to pretend to be you, or like kind of like a knockoff.
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I've spent most of my life just fishing.
I mean, fishing's all well and good, but I mean, you're a pirate.
Yeah, but that's just
Mostly.
recently.
Recently?
I mean, I guess I've been a pirate the whole time, but most of the time I was just fishing. I haven't been
see.
adventuring.
Oh, was the whole I'm going to buy 1/4 of a galleon and become a pirate kind of like a midlife crisis thing for a fisherman?
I guess so. You know, I was sitting on the dock and catching those splash tails, and I'm like, there's gotta be more. And, you know, there was. And now I'm dead. The splash tails never would have killed me, but
I bought the boat thinking I was gonna run away from my problems, and then it turns out I just found different ones.
he just ran into more.
I mean, technically, you ran away from every single problem at once.
True.
Is this where the party just decides to stay dead?
Just stay dead and just drink forever. This
Like,
Very
endless
much-
grog at this.
very much just tapping his foot on the boat, like, where the hell are they? It's been like 10 years.
I mean, being dead's kind of like being alive, just everything's got a green filter over it.
It seems
I-
like so far.
Gotta hurt your eyes after a bit. Try to keep mine
Way
closed.
down here.
All right, Squishy, let's get back over to you.
Okay. So I walk up to I guess the old man sitting at the table and be like, "Excuse me, are you who I think you are?"
Squishy, my boy. Oh, it's so good to see you again. He goes up and gives you like this big hug. It's like, I thought I'd never see you again. At least not for a while, anyway. Oh, but
Yeah,
you're
I wasn't in
here-
a rush, but
if you're here, then that means you also died.
unfortunately, Balthazar bested us.
Oh, we didn't?
Was it Balthazar?
No, we killed Balthazar. Fuck
Oh.
that guy. We were killed by
Oh, you
other guy.
mean you didn't
Oh, that's
avenge
right.
me?
No, we
thought-
killed Balthazar. Sorry, the other guy.
Ah, the Emperor.
Yes, that one.
Oh. It's not good.
No, we would have
Oh.
beaten him if Shanty hadn't gone apeshit.
That's that wench who stabbed me in the back, wasn't it?
Yep,
Ah, gee.
that's the one.
I knew there was something I didn't like about her.
It's okay. At least she can play the bagpipes pretty okay. Just don't ask her to play the accordion.
Well, you care to sit down here and wait for me while we wait for your old mom to get down here one day?
Well, we're actually on a quest ourselves. We're trying to get back to the Sea of Thieves.
Oh, you don't say. Oh, anything I can help with?
Do you know anything about the flame that the fairy's been looking for? The ferryman's been looking for?
Name that the ferryman's been looking for. Can't say I have. I know.
Heard any rumors about an eternal
I know.
flame?
Back when I was alive, old Balthazar found some old scrolls and notes, information from the ancients had about the Sea of the Damned, but not much from that. Only thing I hear about down here is some strange beast in the woods. Pirates are trying to battle each other over to prove they're worthy. And something about some skeleton that was like double dead down here in the seas.
That
Like
sounds
he actually
familiar.
he died. It's a skeleton that died in the Sea of the Damned, but didn't come back to life. Or unlife, you call it, undead. Usually you die down here. You come right back, but maybe for a little worse on your memories and whatnot until you're basically a husk of your former self, from what they say. You know, just a memory, kind of
Gary looks over
playing
at
out the
Roko.
motions.
Oh.
But
He's
oh,
downing 3 at
word
once.
is someone killed a skeleton here, and he hasn't come back to life.
Where was the last? Where was he last seen?
I think his body's still laying around at one of the camps in town.
Huh. I get the feeling I know who that skeleton is. It might have been my crew that felled him or that killed him on the Sea of Thieves.
Huh.
Jumbo.
Maybe.
Oh, Jimbo, you mean that, Oh, no, Jimbo's alive. He's over there at that other table.
Oh.
Gary looks over, squints his one eye.
Yeah, some other pirate came over, like a ghost pirate came over the other week. Is it a week? It's hard to keep track of time down here. There's some time ago, some other fancy captain in a fancy old hat came through and was saying something to that Jimbo guy and made a big scene and then left.
I wonder if Cromwell is down here. Squishy just starts thinking out loud.
Not sure who this Cromwell is, but maybe down here.
He was a spirit that we found while we were sailing.
Yeah, that was Cromwell.
Yeah. And he ended up sacrificing himself to save us.
He sounds mighty virtuous, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Let's see, anything about I haven't been here too long. Maybe you could ask some of the other pirates around here what's happening. Might have
What's
a better idea. But if you need help, don't hesitate to ask your old dad. By the way, you've really grown into that beard, son. Proud of you.
I hate to admit it, but it looks better on me than it ever did on you.
Oh. That it does, my boy. That it does.
Don't worry,
Your great grandmother.
I'll put it to good use.
Your great grandmother would be proud of you.
I hope I make the whole Shadowbeer family proud.
Hopefully, get back and find your mom.
I won't let you down, Pops. Won't let you down.
I believe in you. I believe you won't let me down. Kinda.
Let me.
He grabs another tankard of grog and hands it over to you. For getting back. The Sea of Thieves and finding your mom. Cheers to it. Takes a big drink.
Squishy does the same thing. Well, Pops, let me get back to my crew and let them know what's going on. We need to find a way back. That way I can find Mom up there.
Alright, Squish. Be safe out there.
You too. I'll come back for you. One day.
Alright.
I rejoin the crew and ask the barkeep for a grog. And let the whole crew know about the skeleton, the beast in the woods, and that we still need to find more information on the flame.
And then I called him a horn-swaggling half-pint. You should have seen the look on his face. It was priceless. And I stabbed him. What's that?
Wait, you're still here, Rocco?
I'm gonna be here I've been here for long.
Who are you talking to over there? He's falling asleep? Can you sleep here?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Tipsy.
Kind of want to go punch Jimbo.
You know, I have a better idea, Gary.
What's that?
Rocco, you see that skeleton over there pointing at Jimbo?
Yeah.
He's really friendly. And
Alright.
he's really the kind of guy that you could just talk talk as much as you want, and he loves listening to all kinds of stories.
Oh, good for him.
Why don't you go share a story with him?
Why?
Because I'm sure he would greatly enjoy it.
Oh, why do I give a shit?
Because he used to be part of our crew.
Hey, he did. Why isn't he one now?
He's
Kinda looks like a
more part of our
bonehead.
boat than the part of the crew.
I would say he is a bonehead. Literally and figuratively.
I mean, if you want me to beat the shit out of him, I could do that.
With what gun? You don't have a gun.
I don't need a gun.
Do you want me to
Watch
give
this.
you? Do you want me to let you borrow my gun?
He'll hop off
Again?
Oh
and
my
head his
god.
way to Jimbo.
Alright, so you're like walking up to Jimbo. Jimbo's kind of distracted. He's talking to some other skeletons. So then I took out the green one. And then that stupid one with the horns. I stuffed him full of bananas in his corpse. And I tied him to the front of the boat. And I was like, "You're the figurehead now." And I forced the bard to play music in front of him, and I laughed. Ha ha ha.
That's a great story.
Who are you? What do you want, old man?
Oh, I go by many names. Rocco the Immaculate, Rocco the Hairy, Rocco the,
Rocco the Elderly?
I mean, that one's coming along, you know. It was around for a little bit. I don't remember who started it, but anyway, so I've been hanging out with, he'll point to the crew. They're kind
Oh,
of
God.
my,
What are they doing here?
I don't know really, but,
Oh,
sent you a present.
jeez. Present? I don't want any presents from those rapscallions.
I've got it right here, and he'll hold up like a closed fist.
Oh no, it's just like punching him.
No, he's got like he's pretending he has something in his hand. You don't you want to take just like a peek?
What is it?
Here.
I
and he'll
swear
get
to
in-
God,
he'll
it's
get up
another
real
banana.
close. And as he gets in real close, he like opens his hand a little bit and just clocks him with his other fist.
Oh God. Roll for damage.
All right. Just damage.
Yeah.
Boom.
You punch, basically sock him so hard that his skull almost detaches from his spine.
Hold up, here's the follow-up and the other fist.
Oh God.
I guess I could just do this again.
So as you follow up with the second fist, you completely clear his head off of his body. Ah!
They call that the BOGO 2-for-1 special, master.
The other skeletons are kind of like laughing at him. Like, "Oh, Jimbo, I thought you were strong. What is this? Like, shut up and get my head. Put me back on my body."
He'll do a cartwheel and land on the table that they were sitting at.
Who are you? Are you part of those knuckleheads now?
More or less. One of them doesn't really like me, but I'm hoping that our little talk here could persuade him.
Shanty, seeing this all go down, is gonna be like, you know what? I could use my spirits lifted. This looks like a good old bar fight. And I think she's gonna run over to the skeletons that Jimbo was saying put my head back on my body, and she's just gonna thunder wave them.
Oh,
Gee.
yes.
Wow.
Oh God. All right.
She's down for a bar fight.
All right, they passed the check.
Darn. Which that seems reasonable.
Do
Her
half
head's
damage.
Yeah. Her head's not the game.
So you call down some spectral lightning in the tavern. It shocks all the skeletons. They all kind of like, yeah, we don't want any trouble. We just want to hang out. Yeah. You see the barkeep kind of like smack down a tankard and like look over at you guys. Hey, you lots. I know you're new here, but no tussling in the bar. Take it outside.
Squishy is gonna be amused by everything that's going on and asks Brady, "Don't worry, I'll smooth things over. Mind if I have a grog?"
She tosses you another grog.
So I get that grog and I walk over to Jimbo and I say, "Hey Jimbo, how you been?"
He's right now. He's just like a head on the ground. The other skeletons have like picked up his head and they're trying to put it back on his body. Squishy, what do you want?
Well, I figured, we've had a rough past.
Rough
So
past.
I
You tied
figured
me to a boat for weeks, taunting me. And then I was finally going to make you a member of the crew, and you guys killed me. I was begging for death for days, and I got no mercy.
Well, I have a peace offering for you, Jimbo.
I swear to God, if it is a keg, I will rearrange your insides
It's not
in front of your
keg.
father over there.
It's not a keg. I do a minor illusion and I take out a banana and give it to him.
He just starts uncontrollably like hissing at you. See his like arms on his body like flailing around in the wrong direction, like trying to grab at you.
And Squishy's just there, like with the banana, holding out the fake banana, and just drinking his grog.
What do you even want here? Why are you here? Did you finally die to something? Thank God. It's about time. Where's the green one, anyway?
Well, we were coming to rescue you, Jimbo, but I'm having second thoughts about that.
I don't need rescuing. Life's a lot better down here. Not strapped to a boat.
Also, the green one has left our crew to
I can't blame
do
her.
her own thing. Yeah, honestly, me neither. She's still alive. and
Literally
we're
have
not,
crewmates trying to kill themselves to get off your boat.
You talking about yourself?
Yes!
Oh,
Who else would I be
well.
talking about?
That's pretty fucking metal.
You forget, Jimbo. Technically, you were our hostage.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you were a crew member at any point.
I was the ship. Part of the
Yeah.
ship, part of the crew.
Part of the ship, no one knows you.
I mean, you didn't do anything to stop us from crashing into the docks.
What? I was tied to the front of the boat. What can I do to stop it with my face? I stopped it with my face multiple times. That's probably the only reason the boat didn't sink.
Yeah, stronger. Feelings.
As you see all of the countless like nicks and holes in Jimbo's skull.
You must have had at least a little bit of fun. I mean, from what the ferryman says, your soul has accepted its.
I had fun that one time. Remember that time that guy in the all black clothing dropped that keg and almost killed all of you. That was a fun time.
Yes.
That was my favorite time.
Shit, he might be down here actually.
Might be.
Or maybe you already went back. It's been a while.
I imagine there's a lot of people we could run into down here. We killed a couple people.
Alright, so what's it gonna take to leave me alone?
You got a gun?
Gun? No.
Oh, well, I don't really care anymore then.
Guess you had to replace a skeleton on your crew with another skeleton, huh?
I got plenty of meat on my bones. I mean, anyway, I don't know what you guys have got with this guy. I mean, he sounds pretty fucked up, but
Honestly,
he's not really doing anything.
honestly, it kind of is. He can stay here, I guess. We should see if we can find some more info on. What are we looking for? Flames. A flame.
Didn't seem like anyone here knew much.
Yeah.
There's
Saw that
whole
lighthouse as we were
skeleton thing.
coming in. Maybe
There's
somebody at the
still all
lighthouse knows
those-
something.
Still a bunch of people in the bar.
Is there?
People they mentioned outside. Well, there's a bunch of pirate crews. It's a really large bar. There's like that pirate crew with like the bandanas. There's like the bard or like playing all the music to all the other pirates that are singing and dancing.
Shanty might be in the bard life, the bard afterlife at
And
this point.
there's a bunch of other pirates kind of around, like gambling with cards and stuff. Well,
Tell you what, if you guys want to keep asking around, I can go mingle with the band and maybe find something to, make me feel alive again.
Hey, we can check out the rest of this shithole.
all right, Shanty, you're going over to the barn.
Yeah.
So as you start walking, you see there's a bunch of pirates, like kind of drunkenly, like holding like arm over shoulder with their grogs in the air, kind of like swaying back and forth. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And they're all kind of playing, and they kind of like finish up the shanty as you're coming up. It's a very kind of like decorated looking bard. He's got some very fancy, frilly looking clothes on. Very, very regal.
Hey. What kind of shenanigans you got going on down here?
Oh, why hello there, fellow purveyor of song. How are you? I am Johnny the Long. And you are?
You can call me Auntie Shanty, but I don't know. Might be going in for a rebrand.
Ah, Auntie Shanty. I'll have you know that most shanties were, I would say that, I won't say I invented all the shanties, but they would not have nearly the fame they have now if it wasn't for me. Why, I've sung many a tunes aboard many pirate vessels in my day.
Could I roll like history to see if I actually know who this person was in life?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
So, thinking back on your, your time you spent on the seas, you have heard the name Johnny the Long as kind of like a famous bard out on the seas. You don't know too much about his past or anything, just that he's a figure of prominence in the musical world.
Well, it's nice to meet a living legend like yourself. I was in a big band too until it became a smaller band until it became just.
Oh, you don't say. What was the band?
Shit. I actually had a clever name for them that I'm drawing a blank on real quick.
Oh, it's all right. I probably never heard of them anyway.
Wait. We're the best. You might have been prominent on the Sea of Thieves, but outside the Sea of Thieves, we've attracted crowds twice as big as yours.
Shanties outside the Sea of Thieves? Ugh. What are you singing to, the manatees? The birds? Who's outside the Sea of Thieves that wants to hear a shanty?
People of class. Not wearing that gaudy, ridiculous little upstart you've got going.
I'll have you know, my gaudy, ridiculous outfit and my shanties alone kept me alive on the seas. Why, when I was on a crew, I've seen countless pirate captains murdered before my eyes. Why, I thought my own life was going to be taken. But no, those new crews, they looked to me, and they saw the need to have soul on their ship. The soul of music, of a tune. To be played, to be sung, to be shared. Why, every vessel I was on, The captain eventually died, but I passed on to the new boat with a new captain, a new crew, entertaining them throughout the seas. Why, it was my musical drive that kept me going. But what about you? Has your musical drive kept you going? Look at you, look at yourself. Me, myself, I'm aged, fine, refined, distinguished. I've lived my years, I've seen my share of battles and glory. But you... you look like my sick old aunt having a midlife crisis.
Hey, I thought a lot of hot air moved through my bagpipe. Hey, you think you really moved from crew to crew? It sounds more like you were a curse that followed the murderer of the captain. You kill a captain, you get a bard stuck to your soul until you're so sick of it you just go and die as well.
The ramblings of a lesser musician. Come back when you've become a figure of some prominence. Perhaps then I'll take notice of you.
Gosh. I think there's no way to do this other than just a bard off. I think she's like, you think you can outplay me? And she'll pull open her bagpipe.
I can most definitely outplay you. So it's a bard off you're after, then? Well, all right, men! Gather around! We're going to have a good old shanty duel.
Chantoul, please.
Holy shit, this is getting good.
So everyone kind of grabs a grog. They all kind of like huddle around and they start drinking. They all get ready for a tune. Well, since you're the newest here, I'll let you pick the shanty. What'll it be, little lady?
Shanty's kind of in a dark mood. I think she's gonna go for something kind of dirge-like, like 15 men on a dead man's chest.
15 men on a dead man.
Yeah, it's just kind of, and she's playing it slow and dark. Just 15 men on a dead man's chest.
All right, do a performance check.
All right, doing the dark metal cover of 15 men. All right.
So as you begin playing, Johnny the Long also starts kind of like taking up in parallel and also joining you, kind of like trying to override your song with it. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. And you kind of like keep passing back and forth the tune. But, you know, as the crowd's like getting riled up and they're singing along, every time it gets to your part, everyone in the tavern just starts like raising their glasses and cheering even louder with every verse. Until eventually the song ends and the crowd starts yelling, "Shanty! Shanty! Shanty! Shanty!"
That's
You
our
see
bard.
Johnny the Long kind of like look flabbergasted up on the stage. Why, I've never heard such a fine shanty in my life. My God, you weren't lying. You're a musical genius! A genius, I say. Do you care to join me, my lady? As he takes your hand and he gets down on one knee. In the eternal song!
Play so good you get proposed to.
You know, that's her worst fear, commitment. I think what she's just gonna do is she's gonna cast Prestidigitation to make the sound of breaking wind. And just she's gonna be like, just cover her nose and be like, and just walk away. Like, how dare you?
Oh, did you make him sound like he farted?
Yes.
Oh, God. So as he gets down and does that, the fart comes out. All the pirates around you just crack out laughing. Like, oh, what a bard! He's playing the butt trumpet now. Old Johnny Long and the butt trumpet. And he is completely humiliated right now, down on his knees. Everyone laughing at him, throwing the grog around. Auntie Shanty just kind of awkwardly walking away after her triumph.
And she's going back to the bar. She'll just drink until the crew comes to fetch her.
I'll go pet Johnny on the shoulder and be like, oh, there's plenty of ghosts in the Sea of the Damned, I guess.
So as you go to the bar, Auntie Shanty, the barkeep hands you a special spirit. So here you go. Have one of these healing spirit grogs. You may take this on your travels with you. That was quite the performance. It's not every day someone outdoes Johnny the Long.
I wish I could say it made me feel better. She's just gonna kind of like a few tears are gonna well up and fall into things. Like, I was a solo act. Now it's all. I wasn't originally. I had a band. I had a family. We all played together.
She kind of like takes you by the hand. She's like, "Don't worry about it. I understand your heartache. I was in love with a sailor once, but his love was the sea." And he's like, "Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be." Oh. But his lover and lady were the sea, and he left. For you think no pirate can truly commit to love, for their love of the sea and booty is much greater than anything else.
I mean, the sea is a great lay. You ever tried it?
I can't say that I have.
It's permanently wet.
Oh. But something about your sister. Is she down here as well?
I don't know how she could be. Like, it's everyone in the Sea of Thieves that gets up here. Right?
As far as I'm aware, it's the Sea of Thieves.
She died on the other side, as well as everybody else, and I don't know, maybe my nieces and nephews too.
Tell you what, take another grog on me. She hands you another special grog of spirit guardians. Perhaps this will keep you safe in a dark place, matey.
We weren't in the Sea of Thieves when we died.
We're Sea of Thieves adjacent. The portal was open.
We were in Sea of Thieves adjacent. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never renovated.
Danny's just gonna get spirit drunk while y'all are investigating leads. She's not okay.
Well, I guess I'll go over to the guys with the bandanas, huh?
Guess so.
I'll join.
Kind of like a bunch of pirates kind of like hanging around, drinking, playing some games with knives in their fingers, hanging around.
I look over and I go, look at my hands. I can't play that one.
Yeah, you can play Two Finger Fillet.
Avast ye, scurvy dog.
Yeah, I can't hold the knife and...
That's quite the arm you got there. How'd you get that?
A long story. I had a sword that was a crab sword, and then now it's my arm.
A crab sword that turned... Oh,
It was
that's
a curse,
pretty
but I'm
neat.
into it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cursed pirates down here. All those
I never asked to be
skeletons.
cursed, but
You think anyone has to be cursed? It's called a curse
I
for
heard-
a reason.
I heard Briggsy
One or
did.
two.
You want a blessing?
Sure.
Lemons in the lemonade.
What he said.
Lemonade into pig swill.
What business you got with the Grey Skull crew?
I'm just wondering if maybe you guys know anything about any fate flames. We're on a
Fate flames.
Yeah, we're on a mission to try and find some fate flame thing for the ferryman.
Or skeleton murderers.
You must be new here then, huh?
No,
Well.
not really. I just don't get out much.
Oh. People who might know. There's a couple... There's like 2 crews of pirates that have been around. Maybe they know something.
Just 2?
Out north. Well, the larger crews that get around. A lot of the pirates on this island are more just sailors and fishermen and people who've lost their ways. There's a lot of pirates still sailing around on those spectral seas out there.
See.
But it's pretty dangerous out there without a guide. There are beasts in the seas. Even devour a spirit. But
Sharks.
Yeah.
let's see. Well, there's hey. There was the wreck of the treacherous tide out to the north. The crew over there supposedly have seen some weird shit. They don't even dare go out onto the Sea of the Damned anymore. And I think there's like it's a strange fella with some curse-looking pirates. Made up a camp to the north as well in the swamp. Bunch of odd folk. They don't really come into town that often. I don't think they've come to terms with being dead yet. And then, I mean, if you need people that know more than I do, well, there's supposedly some old man who's been on this island for quite some time, a lot longer than any of the other spirits. But he's.
You talking about this one? And I point at Roko.
Yeah, my first time being
Not
here.
him. No. This pirate has less eyes.
Oh,
Kind
I
of
forgot both mine.
lives
I
out in
can't
the
see them,
mountains
Okay.
northwest. I said this is a peculiar one. Very rarely does he come into town, but he's got no eyeballs.
but- Oh, he's straight gone. Damn.
Just empty sockets.
Are they like open? Can you like see right through it? That's kind of fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's like just dark pits.
Oh fuck. God damn. What about the lighthouse? Is that cursed or interesting in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, it's mainly meant to stop people from crashing their spectral ships into the island here and sending them back. It takes the shipwrights have to summon them back when they crash.
That'd be kind of crazy, you know, someone
Yeah.
just crashing into an island with a big ass ship.
Yeah,
Who would do that?
I mean you could
Dumbass.
probably go up to the
Yeah.
top and get a good view of the island, but I don't know how much is up there. I haven't ventured in there ourselves. The hunters' call over by the docks might know a little bit more about the lighthouse, but they usually are the caretakers of that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Old men
One last
always go
question.
crazy.
You got an extra gun laying around?
Extra gun. Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll go check with what's his name? Eric, I think it was.
Eric,
Yeah,
what's he look like?
fancy rich boy merchant. Set up a
Oh,
shop.
Richard, yeah.
Yeah, he set up a shop down by the docks as well.
Did you push over? Could I just take one or?
His prices are. He keeps telling us, business is dead, so he has to raise the prices up to keep profit.
Is that just a
Yeah.
pun because everybody that comes in is dead, or
I'm pretty sure he's just a skeezy merchant.
What are you gonna do with money down here?
yeah, the grog's free.
Well,
That's basically all you need.
normally you need a toll to pay the ferryman to get back. But if your soul's been here too long, well, then you can't get back anymore. So, if you're planning on going back anytime soon, better get your dues and get out of here quick before your soul's tied to this plane.
Soul tying, some rather. Time's all relative, you know.
It's all relative for us, because we're here for eternity now. Pirates for all eternity. Drinking our grog, singing our shanties. How it be?
Fun stuff. You sound great at parties. The problem is I got no money, so I'll probably have to give him a present like I did that skeleton.
There you go. Well, say we leave this old tavern behind and try and find some more leads, huh?
We got plenty of interesting places. The swamp's not really my forte. Gotta
I don't think the swamp's anybody's forte, but we got that crew to the north, we got the swamp, we got the old eyeless man, or we could go find a gun for you. What do you think?
I mean, we can find a gun at any point, really. It's just, it's not top of my priorities. If you have the time, maybe. I'll also take a long sword or a trident. Very specific weapons. No reason whatsoever. Just the ones I like to use. Just pirate weapons. Cutlass. Yeah.
All right. I'm kind of gonna go gather with the rest of the crew and what do you guys think? Where should we head off first?
Maybe we can get a lay of the land by going up to that lighthouse.
Yeah, we might see something we can't see, down here.
Maybe we can throw Roko off the top too.
I'll be fine. I've had worse.
Not like you'll remember afterwards.
All right. Just gonna start walking towards the lighthouse.
All right. As you make your way, lighthouse, you kind of pass by the docks, pass by a large. That looks like a shop made out from the hull of a ship.
Are you sure you don't want to stop on the way by?
I mean, yeah, we can stop on the way. Just, if it takes too long or if he's being a prick or something, just give me the word and I'll give him the old puppies. The business.
Puppies.
All right.
Show him how I, do transactions back on when I was alive.
All right, so you head into the heading into the Emporium.
Yes, so.
All right, so you kind of like come up to like this, kind of like the captain's quarters of an old ship, kind of like fashioned into a store. There's a lot of fantastical items like lining the shelves and whatnot. Kind of behind the desk there's like it's a man in like very fancy merchant-looking clothes. All kind of like silks hanging in front of him. He's got like a monocle on his face. Oh, hello there. Welcome into my emporium. I'm Eric. How may I help you?
Sweet, you look like a nerd. I need a gun.
A nerd? Oh, you pirates are all the same. But a gun, wow. I've got a few guns. I say, what kind of gun do you require?
Flintlock.
Flintlock. Oh.
Smaller.
Smaller?
Bullets too. Well, I mean, my hands are not as big as they used to be. Kind of thin. Regular flint. I don't need like a snub nose or anything like that. Just something that I can pull the trigger and fucking kill someone with.
Oh, yes. I think I've got one. Where is it? Well, I believe I've got one flintlock pistol here. It's gonna cost you, 300 gold.
Oh, sweet. I got none of that.
Oh, well then, you know what else you have? Oh, none of this business.
Yeah, fucking, wait a minute, I have a proprietor. Hey, Gary, you got that much?
Gary?
Oh no, my proprietor.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gary. We lost Gary.
I had to go feed my cat. I'm back. Gary's here. What happened? What'd I miss?
300 gold.
300 gold? Wait, you're asking me for 300 gold?
He's asking you for
I was
300.
asking you, like, you said, I've made it abundantly clear I have no money. I can beat this guy up for the gun, though.
What if we need his services in the future, though? Like, you're just gonna beat him up and take a gun, then we need to come back and be like, hey, I know we beat you up, but now I need this.
I mean, I could beat him up a second time.
Yeah, you think he's gonna just stick around for you to beat him up a second
You
time?
like Pornhub? You'll love
Raid Shadow Legends!
he should shut the shop. He sees us coming. Shop's closed. Sorry.
I guess.
Gonna be an arms race. If you beat him with your fist, he's gonna hire some goons who have bigger fists.
Yeah,
I
but then
know
he's
he's
gonna
got
have a
big
gun.
fists. Yeah, I have a fucking gun.
They use the gun to steal bigger stuff. All right. Well. But what if I need my 300 gold for something that isn't a gun later?
Name like 3 things that are better than a gun.
Grog.
Grog.
Okay, look, that one was a given. 4 things.
You just added a thing.
Yeah,
The
well,
3
it
things
was
you
grog
take-
is default. I mean, it's not better than rum, so I guess it's grog and rum. You can just lump all alcohol together.
No.
I mean, your grog swilling Gary, but like
Not rum
These
swilling
watching
Gary, though.
These two go back
you
and forth.
shut your mouth.
If I give you this 300 gold for your flintlock, you owe me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, the ammunition too. So it's like 301. I need bullets.
Yes. Another 50 gold.
The fucking bullets are 50 gold. What kind of cockamamie business? are you
Business is
handling?
dead. I need to make a profit somehow.
I did not want you to say that, but you did.
So how much does your usefulness go up if I get you this gun?
I mean, a lot, but you know, like 50%, only about 50% more than if I had maybe a long sword or I'm useful all the time. I'm like 200% always, but it just adds more percentage. How much for a long sword? All I've got is this dinky short one.
Let's
Hey, Gary.
see. Long sword. Oh, 20 gold.
Yes, Squishy.
If worst comes to worst, we can always use him as our new figurehead.
We could.
True. Doesn't matter if he comes back to life if he's tied to a boat.
It's the young people nowadays, I swear.
Well,
Then again, I respect the hustle as a fellow pirate.
Are pirates.
can I try and talk the merchant down to like 200 for the gun?
You can try to haggle, do a
Do a haggle check. All right.
haggle check.
Persuasion isn't my strong suit, but how about you give us that gun because your business is dead?
Oh, I guess I'll just hand you over my gun and make
Well-
no money so I can just live a life of poverty on the seas. I put my entire life savings into this shop, and you
Your
want to
entire
take it away
death
from me.
savings.
Look, I may be dead, but I will sit on mountains of spectral gold.
Why?
Because it's my only love in life. Money.
Kinda
You should
sad.
try women. Or men. I'm not really.
It really
Yeah,
just
I mean-
sounds like what you're saying is you have no maidens.
Or friends.
Yeah, I have no maidens. What's it to you?
No maidens.
My wife divorced me and took half of my shipments.
Did you say she tarnished your name?
Alright, are you about done here? You gonna buy anything?
Look, Gary, you can just get the long sword. It's fine. That works too. It's not as cool, but you know. Maybe we'll find a gun later. I mean,
All right.
Pirates-
20 gold for the longsword. That
Yes.
it's a little bit more feasible.
Is there anything in the shop that would stand out to Shanty in those transactions?
What do you want to look for? There's a lot of stuff in the shop. It
I'm
is
just
packed
I'm
full of
rifling
wares.
through the bargain bin. I'm looking for something I don't know that I want.
Something you don't know. All right, let's.
Something I don't know that I.
As you're going through, you kind of find this strange-looking bag. It seems to have very, very deep pockets. A lot more, fit a lot more in than it looks like it could fit in.
Ooh.
This is a bag of holding, isn't it?
Ah,
Hold the
yes.
bagging.
Bag of. I've only got one of those. Very rare indeed.
Gosh, how much are you wanting for this thing?
Oh, well, given its rarity, that might be the only one in the Sea of the Damned right now. I'm 5,000 gold.
Okay. And, Shanty disappears in silvery mist with the bag of holding.
What are you just... Are you guys... one of you is going to pay for this.
Catch a nerd. I'm out.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, we're all leaving.
I'm out.
Oh,
What's guy gonna do?
I will... Oh, you better watch out. Oh, I can pay men to find you.
And you just hear like Squishy yell, "But business is dead."
Yeah, Shanty is running towards the lighthouse with the bag of holding.
Oh. Robbing them blind.
Listen, I can teleport now. I'm gonna use it.
While we're running, Roko's just like, "Oh, it's okay if she does it, but when I suggest it, suddenly everyone's."
All right, so you managed to run away with the bag of holding. You just hear the merchant screaming from the side. Oh, I'll get you. I'll make sure you die.
We're already dead.
All right.
Weird,
Exit.
it's not showing up as an item I can add.
Bag of holding. It should.
Nothing's actually showing up. I'm typing in the item search and
Yeah, I see it.
that's weird. I literally can't see any item.
And add it onto you.
That'll work.
There you go. Bag of holding now.
A hold of bagging.
So I guess it's good a time to tell you, Zinni. I'm pretty sure some of Gear's pixies, their magic wore off on me. Must be the elven ancestry. I can do that now.
Wait, so do you kamikaze into our enemies now?
I probably can once, but I'm gonna keep that in the back of my deck.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I thought that was just kind of like something you could always do. That's a new trick.
Yeah, I guess when we died, I got new fairy powers.
Roko, what do you know about
I guess
splitting fairies?
you could say you're the ferryman.
Oh.
What was that, Squishy?
No, I was saying, what do you know about splitting fairies?
Oh, not a lot. I mean, I've probably seen one or two in my heyday. Yeah, fairies weren't really in back then. It wasn't a trend or anything. Back then, we just kind of had high pants and tight suits.
Alright, so you guys going to the lighthouse?
Yeah. Is there
Yes.
anyone waiting for us?
As you're walking up, you just kind of walk by the fish on the docks. Okay. Lighthouse. Path, it's kind of like damp looking, a little windy. The tree kind of blowing. Kind of like precariously, like little pathway going up the side of the cliff. It's like this rickety old lighthouse. It's not even like straight up. It's kind of like bent, crooked, kind of like leaning different directions. Just kind of sitting before you. The door is kind of broken down on the front of it.
An eternity in this place, and they can't spare, an hour to fix the door?
I mean, what kind of wood are you gonna use? Do trees have unfinished business? Seems like most of the stuff here is made of ship. But I mean, go on. Show your manners.
You guys kind of walk up top of the lighthouse. It's quite high. Probably takes you like 20 minutes to walk up to the top of it. You're not really going at a fast pace, though. A leisurely stroll up the lighthouse.
Don't tell me how fast I'm walking.
Fine. How fast do you want to go? You're going to sprint up?
No, leisurely.
Oh. So you get to the top of the lighthouse. You see it kind of has like a little flame at the top, kind of lit. Hitting around. Lighting up the area around. Crash ship on the rocks down below. Aside from that, kind of get like a vantage point of
That's
the
the flame that
entire.
we need. Is that it? Is it this easy?
Is it that easy? It's just been in the lighthouse the entire time.
Is it this one? I take it out, and instantly ships just start crashing into
Right?
the
So you take the light out, just
Island sinks. Bloop.
The ships are immortal, so it wouldn't do any real damage, and it would be really, really funny if we just kind of...
Are you taking the light from the lighthouse?
I am not. I was joking.
I didn't even know where we'd put it.
We've taken plenty of things we didn't know what to do with. Less now that gear is gone, but
Hey, that's the pirate way. Doesn't really matter why I want this. Just means that I'll take it. Because I want it. But, yeah, it kind of seems like there's jack and shit up here.
yeah, fair enough.
Like ghost shit.
So, I mean, you can kind of look
Ghost
around
seagulls.
where you are.
Didn't the barkeep say there was supposed to be a keeper?
I don't.
They said that
Really?
sometimes the hunters call, like, keeps make sure it's lit. And
Yeah, just those hunters call folks.
But, from where you are, you see there's a bunch of probably hunters calls guys down on the docks, like, fishing. Out at sea, you kind of see the ferryman's galleon still kind of parked dock there. Kind of make out, like, out at sea. Do a perception check for the out at the So you see something kind of like spout out of the water, but it just kind of looks like geyser of like ghosts coming out of the water. They quickly go away.
Ghost whale.
But looking around the island, you kind of see like the area around the tavern is kind of like covered in like kind of thick jungle. See, like there's like a kind of like a treaded path heading north the island. Galleon kind of like beached on the rocks somehow, in the middle of the island, like the tall mountain off to the northwest. But really, kind of past the galleon in the mountains, you can't really see much else where you are.
Hot damn. Oh, you got any real good feelings about 3 options? I mean, we could also actually talk to the guys who were supposed to keep this up. We were kind of in a hurry to get here.
I
I mean, they're right down there. How tall is the lighthouse?
Pretty high. Probably like at least 3 galleons tall.
Damn, that's pretty high. I could run down there, talk to him, or we could just fuck off.
might as well go to talk to them, see if they have any info for us. The hunters are well-traveled people.
Well, might as well. Talk to the hunters would be great.
Maybe you might know some of them, Gary.
True. True indeed.
Alright, so you guys head down the lighthouse. 20-minute trek down the lighthouse. Head over to the docks. From where the closest guys you see, there's like 2 guys talking, drinking some grog, standing by the dock. One of them sitting, holes in the water, fishing. One of them is like kind of like a tall, palish looking orc. Tusks, a beard. The other guy, kind of like another skinnier elf man. Kind of like similar fisherman style clothes, tattered vest, open chested vest, brown pants on.
Work. Looking them up and down, is there any familial resemblance to a certain half elf orc we know?
The orc kind of has a similar build to Gary.
Crab arm?
No crab arm. He's got all his appendages as well.
Oh, lucky bastard.
I can't be related to Gary.
No.
Not all his limbs. That's
I only
that's
got
all that
one
works.
leg. Yeah, I'm just gonna go talk to him, I guess. Ahoy there, fellow fisherman.
Ahoy there! Ahoy!
You, catch anything good out here?
Yeah, the same thing. These ruby splash tails, even in the Sea of the Damned, coming in.
Everywhere.
There are these weird, like, glowing soulfish. Those are always good. Aside from them, the orc one kind of stops and eyes you over. You look mighty familiar. What's your name?
My name's Grogspillin Gary.
Gary.
Yeah.
No, I had a son named Gary.
Did you?
But sadly I died before. Before he was old enough to even know me. Eaten by a shark.
Oh, that's fun.
I assume the hunter's call raised him up for me.
Well, it just so happens, yeah, I was raised by the hunter's call.
Grog swilling Gary. Well, I'm grog chugging Jerry. Ah, you.
It's a coincidence.
Ah, well. Wonder if you actually are my boy. Well, if you were, grew up to be quite the fine hunter then.
Yeah, and guess what? I lost my leg to a shark as well. Holds up his peg leg and kind of shakes it a little bit.
Did you at least take the beast down with you?
Not at the time this happened, but I did find it later, and we took care of it. I think. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
See him kind of set down his rod, and he kind of just walks over to you and stands up straight and puts his arms on your shoulder. Well, if you really do be my boy, I'm sorry I wasn't around for you.
Well, don't need to really apologize about getting eaten by a shark. That's not something you go out on the boat and you're like, man, I'm gonna get eaten by a shark today and never see my son, and you know.
Sounds like it's genetic.
Yeah, I guess we're tasty.
I always said, us groggers always had tasty blood.
Why'd you say that?
What? What? What?
Why
You don't
did
think we
always
have
say that?
tasty blood?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, the grog you're drinking, you're basically marinating yourself 24/7.
That's true. I mean,
No. We're always just a proud band of orcs sailing around, drinking, fishing, and hunting.
that's what I always did.
You lived quite the life then.
And then I turned into a pirate. Well, I guess I was a pirate, just a fishing pirate. And then I turned into a adventuring pirate and got myself killed by the wizard guy. And now we're here.
If you need, I can pay your toll to get you back, son.
I don't think there's a toll I need paying. I think I need a light.
A light?
A fate flame, I think, is what the ferryman called it.
Bait flame, like the thing from Dying to a Shark?
Yes, but no, as far as I understand. I don't really get the concept, but I guess...
Why do you need that for?
I don't know, because he said to get it, and then we get back.
Who said to get it?
The ferryman.
The ferryman.
Yeah, isn't that what we're doing here? Right?
Yeah. Ferryman, torches, lights. I mean, that's the only
So
real
you're
way
headed
get
back
out.
to the world of the living then?
Yes.
Eventually,
Yes.
maybe.
A plan, yeah.
Oh, hopefully.
Oh, Baron.
I got a wizard to kill, so...
This is my friend Baron. Hey, you're
Hey,
going
Baron.
back to the world of the living.
I think so.
If you
Yeah.
don't mind, when you get back there, check on someone for me.
Yeah, who would you need me to talk to for you?
Daughter, Sharon.
From the tavern?
No.
Oh.
She's part of the Hunter's Call as well.
Oh.
I went out fishing and I was supposed to come back, but me and Jerry here were both eaten by the shark.
Yeah, hungry shark, huh?
Suppose
Oh.
she's had to be like yourself and live out on her own.
Do you know whereabouts she might be, or?
Oh, no idea. No idea at all.
Okay. Well, if I see a Sharon, pretty sure there was a Sharon at the tavern, but I don't remember names very well.
You get a physical description, you know.
Well, kind of like me. Yeah, like, elvish. Long, silvery hair.
Yeah,
Just an
Gonna
eye
be
patch.
WH. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't remember anybody fitting that description, but of course, if I run into her, I'd let her know you are down here, and you know, looks like you're doing okay, despite the splash tails.
It's a dream. You know, we're just sitting around hunting, doing what we do best. But there are beasts out there we wish we could hunt. I'm afraid I don't even risk that down here.
Why? If you die, don't you just come back again?
Oh. There be a white whale out on the seas out here. Say it devours souls.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Aye. Many a sailors go out on their spectral galleons summoned up and don't come back.
A spirit whale. A soul whale. Something. I think spirit whale sounds cooler.
I don't know. Soul Whale's got a ring to it. Kind of.
Oh, regardless. Aye, she's out there.
That's what they always say.
Best,
How many
best be
spirit
careful.
whales do you?
How many? Just one that I'm aware of.
I mean, 1 versus 4. I mean, if you
Yeah,
two
but-
join in, that's like 6.
6 people versus 1 giant whale. What could go wrong?
But if,
A lot.
I mean, if you're looking to test your metal down while you're here, there's also that, that legendary beast everyone's been talking about in the woods. I...
That also eat souls.
No, no.
Like
It's
not a
just
soul
another-
moose or something.
A spirit of an animal from a pirate crew. So vicious and deadly. Topples anyone that goes into those woods.
Do they come back though? That one doesn't eat your soul.
Oh yeah, they come back. Been more of a competition to see who can take it down first. So far, no one's been able to do it. And,
What kind of animal?
oh, it's too horrifying to talk about.
That's not. Yeah, no, that just means that you didn't fucking see it.
It's... I haven't gone after it myself, but the things I've heard... They've been saying it moves like lightning. That it's... most of the time, people die before they even see it. It could be incredibly large and gargantuan for the amount of pirates it's destroyed. You can even hear the screams of skeletons it's drug into the woods and is hoarding in a pile.
Oh, wow, goddamn. I mean, I've heard a lot of hogwash in my day, but that one takes the cake, honestly.
Hogwash, it's real.
I'm sure, yeah.
The amount of pirates I've seen, it's got to be real.
Do
I'd
you
bet me
know
work an
all
eye
the
on it.
shitty ways that a pirate can kill themselves.
Oh,
The list is longer than
keel
the
hauling, eaten by a shark, by a whale, drowning, burning, cannonball, gun wound, sword wound, falling from a mast, falling from a cliff, falling from a tavern, drowning in grog, drinking
Those are
too
the
much
nice ones.
grog, getting stabbed by a wench, stabbing yourself by accident. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Exactly. And a lot of them are honestly kind of embarrassing. I mean, there was this one time with the monkey. I don't want to talk about it, but needless to say, we never saw Jimbo again. Hey, is it? I wonder if they're related.
I doubt it.
But
who knows? Seems to be running into a lot of relatives down here.
sure enough,
No,
you guys seem to know goddamn everyone. How many
Yeah.
people have you pissed off?
Enough.
How long have you been
I don't-
dead for,
he's-
Roko?
You kind of lose track after the soul crushing realization that you'll never see the guy again.
Mm.
That's valid.
I make the best of it.
Well, I think it's Gary does well and pats his legs. the universal sign for I think we're done here.
Wow. All right, son, you got an important mission to go on. I wish you luck.
Yeah, I'll remember.
Make our clan
Sharon,
proud.
See if I can say hi to her when we finally get out of here. And I will. I have and I will, and I think I have, maybe. I killed the Shrouded Ghost, so...
Don't kill the shrouded ghost?
I told you that already a minute ago.
Oh, my boy. Oh, I thought you just said you killed a shark. I need to clean my ears out.
Oh, I guess I wasn't specific on the specifics, but yes. We killed the Shrouded Ghost. It ate my leg, and then we got revenge.
Oh, my boy. You've already brought us more pride than I can imagine. Oh, I'm glad I sired such a fine lad.
Yep, and I'll try and keep making you proud without making bad decisions. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see. No promises. I kind of want to go kill the thing in the woods, but
What
see how
if
the crew feels.
the shrouded ghost turned into a ghost, but it has your leg? Just one leg, and it hops around on it.
It might have my leg in its belly still. The ghost version of my leg.
What if it, because your appearance here takes on like who you truly think you are. What if it truly thinks that its leg is a part of itself?
God. I actually read one of those shitty D&D things on Twitter today, where it's like someone with a phantom limb itch is actually using it to fight in the spirit world.
It's just a hand going at it.
Hell yeah.
Not gonna lie, it'd make me really happy if we found Gary's leg and
Just
hand.
Gary's leg and hand, just like the ghost hand, like walking around like from fucking Adam's Family.
You know,
Fucking
we could
thing.
I know we said no more pets, but I would make an exception for Gary.
Gary's hand as a pet. Oh my. I think it's digested already.
Maybe it had unfinished business. Listen, Gary hasn't peed in years.
Nope. Bottled it all in.
Gary's just
Anyway.
slowly dying of a bladder infection.
Oh.
I'm already dead. It's fine. All right, where to next, gang? Want to go fight something in the woods, or do we want to go up north to the crew, or go to the swamps? So many rooms for adventure.
I feel like the crew. I would probably.
I could probably use a fight, but I mean, that's just me.
Yeah, I mean they have a whole ship, right? It's got to be full of like a bunch of stuff. Stuff's pretty good.
I like stuff.
And hey, if they're collecting stuff, maybe they collected like a piece of paper or a treasure map that says, "Oh, just fucking go along here and you'll fire."
Maybe. You never know.
It's better than an old guy who can't even fucking see.
What do you two think, Squishy, Shanty? What do you want to do?
You
I think
you are the captain, Gary. I'll go with you.
I don't want to make the choices.
Wait, this guy's the fucking captain?
is he really our captain though? It's not like
we
there's
don't
a
even have a
ship
boat
right now.
anymore.
That is true.
Technically, the ferryman's the captain now. He goes, "Look at me. I am the captain now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
You know, I feel like we should at least buy a dinghy or something. I don't like the idea of being a part of somebody else's crew.
we could have a dinghy and just name it the Mini Foxtrot, the Mini Fox. You know. Just...
I like that. Maybe one of these people in the Hunter's Call has a boat they can sell us. And
Hey,
she'll just
Dad, you got a dinghy?
Dinghy.
Yeah, a little.
I mean,
Little boat.
you could go check with the shipwright. She could probably summon you something up. But it's your ferryman friend waiting for you.
Yeah, but they're saying I'm not a captain since we don't have our own boat anymore. So if we get a dinghy, then I can be captain again.
The
Could be
ferryman said
captain.
that
There's
he's a
lots of
captain.
vessels out there requiring a captain.
I thought all the captains went down with their ship.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah, they do. Some of them abandon them, though, after they sink. They feel let down, betrayed.
Or what if we just took the ship at the dam? Like, can we mute
Just-
me?
Gonna mute
Mutiny
me
of the
against-
ferryman? The one guy who can send us home?
That's true. I do want to go back home. I like owning a boat.
Let's be honest, Shanty, you were just looking for a fight.
I mean, that is true. I do kind of want to scrap.
And that's fine. One of the 3 fucking things that, we can double kill. Maybe even triple. I don't know how many times they. Let's fucking end their kill streak.
Well, the forest is the closest thing, so we could go there and and fight the beastie.
Yeah, just real quick. Come back with a bunch of clout.
Aye, and then maybe we go find a dinghy.
Oh, we're doing it for the clout. I just want to fight something.
Aye.
The clout's secondary. You know, you can see how well I toss this fucking thing around. With the long sword, like the size of his body.
I don't think you're supposed to toss it. You're supposed to keep it in your hand.
I know how to use these things. I've forgotten more about piracy than you could ever remember.
Okay. I'm just gonna start walking towards the forest, I guess.
You guys gonna start trekking into the jungle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's a jungle out there.
You begin taking your trek through the jungles. There's a lot of like dead trees around, and also just some ones that look alive. Palm trees and various types of flora around. You see like some spectral kind of like boars running around and like chickens. But as you keep going through like the thicker fields, thicker batches of jungle, start to screaming. Turn back! It'll kill you! It'll eat your eyes! Ah! My leg! My leg!
Oh, hey, someone's got something in common with you. Okay.
You know, Gary Squishy, I just had a thought.
Yes.
And Shanty's gonna point at all the spectral boar running around. It's like you don't think. And she's just gonna trail off.
I tend not to.
Oh no.
Maybe. Huh.
That would certainly be karma.
And at least we kept its kids safe. Safe enough.
You taste like my son.
Oh. Wait a second. Why do you know what your son tastes like?
Well, kidding. So as you're walking through the jungles, then you start getting closer. Start noticing a lot of like random bone shards on the ground. Like someone ripped apart some skeletons, took them hostage. Hear like a sharp "Shiver me timbers!" kind of come trailing behind some bushes.
I'll shiver something. Who goes there?
Can we tell what it is? Can we see anything?
It's kind of behind some bushes right now, past some trees.
Is it like this bush or this bush? Which side? Which way?
Just pretend there's some bushes in front of you that aren't on the map.
Okay. Who goes there? Whose timbers are you shivering?
As you start pushing forward through like the thick, there sits a large pile of bones, some kind of like skeletal skulls and rib cages kind of like laying about. The skeletons are all kind of like screaming, "Turn back! Turn back!" And on top of the pile of skulls, there sits kind of like a lone Caw with a small pirate hat and an eye patch on it. And it turns its head kind of like almost like 360 around and looks at you. These glowing red eyes. Just says, "Dead men tell no tales!"
It's just
And before you know it, the
I guess that's us because we're dead men.
yeah, isn't everyone dead technically? We could tell tales all. I've been telling tales all day.
Yeah, Roko's like the ultimate proof that the expression is a load of crock.
At least here. Just a bird. Everybody dying to a bird.
just a bird.
I'm gonna do a perception and see if it's more than just the bird.
Music change.
Can I see
Just
if
look
like
at initiative tracker? Oh my god.
like the bone pile using the bird to talk? It's like we're gonna have to fight the big ass bone pile. I feel like it.
He's feeling. Oh,
Oh,
everyone's feeling.
So
I'm not even gonna try.
as it says "Dead men tell no tales," you see it like swiftly fly right towards Gary.
Oh,
We're
that
getting
was
started
that was
fight.
our combat rolls there, Dex.
Oh, sorry. Pretty good. Not everyone was
Gary,
making perception.
it pecks at you for 25 damage at the throat.
Whoa.
A feisty little guy. Ah,
Before kind of like it is just latches onto you and just starts pecking and biting very rapidly. Ah! Dead men tell no tales! As its beak pierces into your ghostly flesh. Alright, Auntie Shanty.
All right. Well, I'm going to cast Bless on our party. So all three of you can add a D4 to every attack roll you make and to every saving throw.
Papa bless.
Yeah. She's gonna just make some vaguely similar gestures to what she saw a street cleric do once. Says, "Hi, all right, let's kick his parrot's ass," and that is her move.
As you cast Bless, the parrot kind of swiftly flies out, disappears.
Does Gary get an opportunity attack?
Yep.
Oh, I do. All right,
You do
Smash
now.
that thing.
18.
Attack misses.
You add a D4 to that.
What?
Oh,
'Cause
D4.
You are
All right.
blessed, so you can add a D4 to that.
No, but the fact that an 18 missed, I got 20.
All right, that hits.
Fucking 18 missed. Jesus Christ.
Fast bird. Hey.
9 damage.
All right,
9
as
bird
the bird
damage.
kind of like disappears, you just go, ah! All right, Roko, sorry.
Okay, did I? I mean, we can't see it now anymore, right?
No, it's kind of like vanished.
Okay, then I am going to. Whoop, come in, grab. Oh, it doesn't have the. You don't have the ruler thing. I have to pull out the ruler myself. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna roll on up 45 feet of movement, just straight into the clearing. Pull out my longsword, nothing in my other hand, and just kind of like give a come at me bro pose. Just all around me. Like, hey, come on. Polly wants some of this fucking steel. And I'm going to ready my action to attack if it gets within attacking range.
All right.
And I'm going to can I use my bonus action if I ready my first action? Or is ready already an action? I forget how.
You can use your bonus action.
Then I will use a key point to patient defense.
All right.
And that's me.
All right, Gary.
All right, Gary, indeed. I guess I'm just gonna move up to the middle here. There's not really anything that I can do if there's no Birdo around.
You can ready in action as well.
Good. Yeah, I guess I'll just ready. If the bird come at me, I smack him. That's really all I can do. I'm just bracing for bird pact.
All right, as you run forward and brace for bird pack, hear a screech as the bird reappears next to Shanty.
Not Auntie Shanti.
Doing 11 piercing damage as it begins pecking Auntie Shanty in the head violently. Dead men tell no tales! Shiver me timbers! Alright, Squishy.
Now I'm gonna move up next to the parrot. Do a shocking grasp at it.
Alright. Forward of that.
Oh.
That missed.
17 misses.
Yep.
And I
Flies out
the
of the way
wings
of
are
the
just out
shocking
of reach
grasp.
to where I could. Yeah.
Turns on you and begins to peck you as well.
As a riposte.
Squishy. It pecks at you for 13 damage.
That's it.
Yep. Walk the plank! Alright, Auntie Shanty.
Kill this fucking bird. Okay. You know what? Let's hit him with the big guns. Going to cast Rolithim's Psychic Lance. So the bird needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
This is a smart bird.
It's the fucking smartest on the planet.
It failed.
Alright.
It's not that smart.
The smartest bird is a low bar.
It takes 25 psychic damage and is incapacitated.
So your psychic lance flies at the bird, and it just explodes in a ghastly puff of spectral feathers. Dead men tell no tales! As it dies.
Oh. Well then.
I suppose death is a form of incapacitation.
You then see its spirit pop back up on the pile of bones. Very good!
Fucking, he tested us? Do we get a reward? Do you have a gun?
Do you have a gun?
Can we inspect the pile of bones without bothering the bird?
It looks like just a bunch of bones. There's not really anything interesting in there.
Like a fucking spawner from
What if we find bones interesting?
You can take some bones if you want.
I don't want any bones.
Let's be honest, Gary, you want a bone.
I got a bone to pick with you.
See one of the skeleton heads kind of whisper, "Help me!"
Ah, I see. The skeletons fucking made a nest out of people. People nest.
Classic people nest, you know?
Can I drop the bag of holding on the parrot?
You're gonna put the parrot in the bag of holding?
Yes.
That's gonna kill it.
I mean, it'll just
back?
come back to life in the bag. Well, no, will it come back here? Will it?
I don't know, try it.
Let's find science. All right. Shanty's like, all right, that's enough of that, and just gonna drop the bag over the bird.
What if it comes back in the bag and then just dies again and it's in perpetual hell?
I mean, dead man tell no tales.
You see this kind of like spiritual bird kind of just like get sucked into the bag.
Shanty'll do up the drawstring. Great. We got him.
You just hear your bag kind of muffling. Dead man tell no tales!
Oh boy.
I think PETA has something to say about that.
And then you see the parrot kind of pass through the bag back into the bones.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Expected.
Should have seen that one coming.
Hey, so Polly, could you fuck off with the bones? Yeah, people. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is my booty.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any fucking booty.
Yes, we can
flat
tell.
as a pancake.
And
I
I
got
thought we were
torches.
messed up with what we did to Jimbo.
Yeah, imagine being a parrot's latrine for all eternity.
Shiver me timbers!
A fucking annoying one to that.
Fucking annoying!
Yeah, I thought of something new.
You'll never find me treasure!
Oh, where is it? I didn't think that'd work.
Think of something new! Fucking new!
Hmm.
I got a piece of ghost jerky. You want that? Polly wants some ghost jerky?
Jerky!
Here, go get it. And he'll toss the jerky, like...
As soon as you
feet away.
toss it into the air, he swoops out and grabs it midair and just swallows it. And it's
Get the
back on
fucking
the pile
bones.
of bones.
I'm gonna. Can I start rummaging through bones? See if I see anything.
Yeah. The parrot just kind of tilts its head as it looks while you're rummaging through the bones.
I only got 10. I don't know if perception was the right roll, but
Rummaging through, you kind of find like it's weird, kind of like this egg leg. Kind of looks like a wolf's foot.
I look at my own peg leg. I look at the new peg leg, and I think, Shanty, can you check this and make sure it's not like cursed and I'm gonna lose my like second leg or something? Lose my last limb.
I
Oh,
will
it'll turn into
activate
a furry.
detect magic and see if it is magical.
It is not magical.
Hell's a furry.
No, it's just a really badass leg, Captain.
Oh, I unscrew my current peg leg and, well, I don't know. Do you unscrew a peg leg or do you pop it out of the socket? Well,
Guess it depends how your
And,
peg leg's set up.
I
Like
guess-
a Lego?
I guess it's like a Lego.
Lego.
It's
My
inside
Lego.
Lego. And I'm gonna pop in the new one. Borp.
Alright.
Oh. Fits like a glove. Fits like a boot.
You're the captain!
Oh, look at that. You're the captain again, Gary. Your
It's me.
crew
I am
member
the captain again.
is
Captain of what?
And I'm
Pile of
gonna
bones?
pick up the bird. I'm gonna put it on my shoulder. Does it stay?
He kind of like starts like freaking out when you put him on your shoulder, like kind of like flapping his feathers and like lifting his legs up and down. No!
No? Oh, okay. I thought this was what was gonna happen since I was the captain. Okay, never mind. I'll put him back on his pile of bones.
Fucking new!
If
I
he
wasn't new.
recognizes you as the captain, maybe you could order him to show us the treasure?
Polly, want a cracker? I don't have any crackers, guys.
These parrot noises.
Shiver me
I mean, I got-
timbers!
He seemed to like ghost jerky.
Can you show me where your treasure is now that I'm the captain?
Show treasure!
Show treasure. think this thing even has any treasure. He's just like talking out its ass.
Talking out his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's. Hey, bone guy.
Help!
Yeah, okay, we're on it. But do you got anything? Do you have a gun?
I don't even have a body.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, is there anything under you? Is there like a marks the spot? Maybe like a treasure chest?
More
or something?
skeletons. Help!
Oh, you get along well?
A what?
Do you get along with the other ones? The
No,
other
we're
ones?
help.
Hmm. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, we tried to kill the thing. It didn't work. So, I mean, I'm out of ideas.
It's a ghost, you idiot. It's not gonna die.
It wants something new.
What if we kill you?
Please, actually, save
okay.
me. Kill
Hey.
me.
Come back though.
I'll come up and I'll just stab him in the skull face.
He seems to just die, but then he wakes up again. Ah! It did nothing.
Hey, you told me to.
Ah! Ah! Carry me out of here. Just toss me on the beach or something. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I mean, we could just take the whole thing.
I do have a bag of holding.
And he's inconveniently, small pieces.
All right, Shanty will just open the bag and start plopping in skulls.
You hear like some skulls like, "Thank you, thank you."
Does the parrot seem to care?
As long as he has a pile to stand on, he looks pretty happy.
I mean, we could leave like the femurs and like the arms.
Dead men
Like
tell no tales.
That's great.
Called speaks with the dead that begs to differ.
Can't you cast like speaks with animals or something, Shanty? Can't you just talk to this thing?
I mean, but we already are.
I mean, not really.
It's a great conversationalist.
Alright, it's a level 1 spell, why not? And she'll cast it and she'll say, now that we're talking on the same level, can you communicate a little better?
Aye, dead men tell no tales. Like my captain. He died.
Oh, where
But I will avenge him by killing everyone.
Where did he die?
Mm.
See that skeleton that double died?
Who?
Oh, that double die? That's from Harry Potter.
Yeah, the barkeep was mentioning some dude died and he didn't come back like everybody else does.
No, he just died.
Did he die here or did he die up there?
Oh, we died. We were fighting. Well, actually, we both died, but he went back to the earth.
Oh, so he abandoned you.
No, he was a druid. His soul went in the earth. It's probably a tree.
Oh.
But I will avenge him.
I was just trying to, before I wasn't always leveling up, I was debating if I wanted to take Speaks with Dead or Speaks with Plants.
Mm.
I have chosen poorly.
I've chosen.
What are you avenging?
To be fair, speaks with plants doesn't seem too useful most of the time.
Everything!
So this happens.
I'm full of rage.
So everything.
Rage. Everything must die.
Despite all my rage.
What if?
Despite all my rage, I am still just a bird in a cage.
Where I come from, there is a phrase: "Music soothes the savage beast." And Shanty's gonna whip out her pipes and is gonna play for the bird to make it not full of rage, or attempt to, anyways.
Do a performance check.
All right.
Oof.
Slightly less rage. But I still have an inkling to murder.
Don't we all?
Urge to kill. Falling.
Rising! Falling. Well,
I'm. Oh, aye.
Now he's just kind of like he's like tapping his foot to the music. He's probably gonna start singing the music while he murders people. What song did you sing to him?
I think it was probably something instrumental, like I can't remember it. That slow Sea of Thieves one, the wah 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
What's
Wow, 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 wow. Yeah,
Can I get
that's pretty
DMCA'd
cool.
by Disney?
It's not a Disney movie.
It's owned by Disney.
Jurassic Park? Well, it is now.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking. Never mind, I'm a fucking
Yeah,
idiot. That's Universal. Thinking of Star Wars. I don't know how I got those.
Star Wars.
So anyway,
Third
Seems
blasting.
like
it's now
enjoyable.
humming, tapping its foot. So it's probably going to continue murdering things while humming, like some
Shanty,
kind of
ask
bird
it,
serial
ask
killer.
it if it has any treasure. If it knows of any treasure.
Ask it if it wants to come with us.
Or I guess ask it if it has a gun for this guy here.
Do you have
If
any
it had a
top
gun,
bird
it would
treasure?
use it.
Ah! You took my peg leg. That was the captain's. Ah! But
When you think about it, the captain is a druid. The leg was part of him because it signified an animal and a leg. So the captain lives on in the leg that is now attached to Gary. So in a way, is Gary not your captain now?
that sounds stupid. Ah!
Does it?
I mean, fair.
Because you know how you really get to know a man, they say, is to walk a mile in his shoes. Gary's walking miles in his leg.
I don't walk. Fly.
Aye, but Gary walks, and Gary will commune with the spirit of your own captain, and pretty soon you won't be able to tell them apart. Like,
Taking
I
a
think
shit?
he's
What the hell?
becoming more of a druid as we speak.
He
And
kind
Shanty-
of like jumps up on Gary's shoulder and he like presses his head against his face, is like staring like really aggressively into him.
Quick, Gary, say something wise.
Technically, only Auntie Shanty's the only one who can understand the parrot right now.
What's it doing?
trying to convince it that you're basically the spitting image of his own captain, his old captain. I hope you don't dislike pine needles. And she's gonna cast prestidigitation to make Gary smell like a tree.
Who hates the smell of pine trees?
The Grinch.
Fair.
You don't smell like my captain!
What did your captain smell like?
Bird shit!
All right,
Oh.
she'll snap her fingers again, and now Gary smells like bird shit.
Oh, what
Oh,
the? What are you doing to me?
Maybe that one's a little worse.
There we go. Look at him. He is your captain now.
I like being free better.
Bitch, you just said you wanted to kill everyone in the name of your captain.
I can be rageful and free!
Pigs?
I don't
Strike
think
down
we're
the
gonna-
oppressors!
I don't think we're gonna make any headway with this damn bird.
No, we got what we came for.
Did we? We just got a bag of skulls.
Oh, yeah, no, I guess not really.
What am I gonna do with this bag of skulls now?
Hopefully just set them down somewhere where they can put them in the tavern. Fucking pour grog on them. I don't know.
What if I fashioned them into a xylophone? I could teach them to make different notes when I bonked their head.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Have them all open their mouths a little bit differently.
Oh God.
Hey,
A little macabre.
I think that fits the aesthetic of the ferry. If we're gonna be here a while, I just need some lumber. Don't worry, I know you don't want skeletons on the ship, Gary. I'll leave it behind as a nice treat for the ferrymen if we ever get out of here.
I mean, yeah, that's not my ship, so.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
So, head on out to the other one.
The other one, yeah. So,
Yeah,
do I have a bird? Do I have a bird on my shoulder still?
No, it is not on your shoulder anymore. It's back on the pile of bones.
All right.
So if we die here, do we just come back?
Think so.
What if he just has a set number of lives and we just gotta run through them all real quick?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Possibly. Who knows?
Shanty will crack open her bag of holding and yell in it. Do any of you have any musical talent?
If it frees us, I do. Yeah, I do.
She closes the bag. Excellent.
Oh God.
You're scary when you want to be.
I will have my family band once again. Y'all are family now, she pats the bag.
Oh God.
Boy.
This is a load of barnacles.
So, off to the ship then.
I guess so. Well, off to the ship. Don't we have more to do here?
The wrecked ship.
Yeah, the one full
Yeah.
of a bunch of bastards.
Yeah. Go talk to a bunch of bastards. I'm into it.
Show them what for. Show them what a real
All the
pirate crew's like.
bastard.
I'll play jump rope with their colon.
All right. You head back, jungle, back towards town to try and get back on the path, I guess. You heading off north. Kind of pass by that where that skeleton dead at. The corpse is still kind of laying there, dead,
Oh, the double dead. That's
double
right.
dead. There are a bunch of other like little huts and pirates around. Kind of just pay them no mind as you walking by.
Actually, you know, I'm kind of curious. If I go up to the double dead skeleton and cast Speak with Dead, wonder if I can talk to it. Let's find out. Oop. Hello, Mr. Double Dead Corpse. Is there anyone there?
So as you use Speak with Dead, nothing happens.
It's triple dead. Nothing I can do about that.
It's
If you had a
reverse
gem, you
dead.
could try to use and revivify.
I think it's been dead longer than a minute.
Time is all relative in this place, apparently.
That's just a saying. It's
But
not.
upon well, when you do get close to the skeleton, though, visible kind of like bird marks across its like rib cage, like burned with something.
Oh, for a second I thought you said bird marks.
Bird marks, yeah. It's the parrot. No,
I heard the same thing.
no, it's got like burn marks.
Tis a terrible fate to be double dead. Wonder what could do such thing.
Be doubled back around to being alive.
Maybe there's like an undersea of the damned.
Everything just gets greener and greener the deeper you go down.
to the sepia filter.
You go all the way down, it fades to black, and then you wake up in a wagon.
Hey, you're finally awake. Part 2.
Joke so nice, we did it twice.
Well, onward to the boat, I guess, then.
All right.
Onward and upward.
All right, so you make the trek. Even in your bodies, heading up there. Probably like an hour-long hike. As you approach, you see like these large, jagged rocks kind of like jutting out around. Somehow this galleon is like beached in the middle of the island. No idea how it happened. It's just kind of like all the rocks piercing, thoroughly beached, never getting out of there.
Yeah. How did you fuck up something that bad?
All right. Arrive at the wreck. Wreck of the treacherous tides.
So we going in sneaky like, or just guns a blazing? I mean, I would, but I don't have swords a blazing.
You go up, you see there are several kind of like phantoms hanging out, walking around.
What's the plan?
I mean, are they inherently hostile? Will they attack us if we just go up?
I mean, the guy at the bar said they were kind of just like general miscreants and assholes. I mean, pirates.
I mean, we're also general miscreants and assholes. We're
True.
one of their own.
Want to call a parlay?
Shanty will shrug. I mean, what good would we have fighting each other? They kill us, we come back, we kill them, they come back. We could parlay.
Fair enough. Roko will start running up. Parlay! Parlay!
There's just an old band just running up.
Just yelling parlay.
One of
It's
them
like,
kind of walks up to you. Arr, mateys. Avast ye scurvy dogs. What brings ye to the wreck of the treacherous tide?
Ahoy there. We heard you guys might have some, I don't know, information we may need. I don't know, just coming to say hi.
The only information we got is you getting lost.
I
We
mean,
are
we're
lost.
already lost.
Yeah.
Same hat, Dex.
Well, head south. Get to a tavern. Don't forget to take the right at Leave Us the Fuck Alone.
I didn't see that street on the way here, sorry.
I know, we already did that. We're looking for the other things.
They speak pretty highly of you down there. They said there was a bunch of fine gentlemen, really wanted to meet new people.
Roll persuasion.
My best thing to roll. Yeah, sick.
Wow.
Wow. I don't believe ya. I know
I wouldn't
those
either.
treacherous dogs out at the tavern been talking shit about us.
I wouldn't say they were talking shit. I wouldn't say they were hyping you up, but I didn't think they were talking shit.
General conversation.
That makes them treacherous.
Makes us treacherous.
No, you called them treacherous dogs.
Oh. Traitors' dogs is more like it.
Who are they? Who are they traitoring?
Our reputation.
How do you
That's not-
traitor a reputation?
Yeah, it's not a person.
You know, I'm not one for talking. Can we just...
Clearly. I mean,
I let my
You're doing
blade
great.
do the talking instead.
wait, you have a talking blade?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Mm-mm. We get my crew.
I don't know. Put them all in one place. Be the captain.
Your sword's so big you need a whole
I
crew
ain't
to
the
carry it?
captain.
Oh.
And we lost the captain.
Wait, did the captain have a parrot?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like
Is
a
the
lot
captain
of people are
the
losing
double
their
dead
captains
guy
around here.
Our captain got lost. Burst into some horrible flame on that treacherous island.
Our captain was
Flame?
tarnished.
We're
Flame,
looking
you
for
say?
Flames. Yeah,
What?
flames.
What island?
What island?
Tell us the island will go away, and you'll have to show us your talking sword anymore.
Yeah, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I don't know. I still kind of want to see a talking sword.
Or the medium way. Or the semi-easy, medium, hard way.
If you can show us the sword, tell us where the captain was, and then we leave.
If I remembered how to get there, we ran pretty fast. Awfully pretty terrifying.
Flock of seagulls. Ran so far away.
They ran
Yeah.
all night and day.
And they did.
You know, we didn't want to be here. But we couldn't afford the toll. Our ship was swallowed up by the Red Sea, chasing a ship full of treasure. We had nothing on our boat when we went down.
The whole Reaper
But-
Runner incident.
I hate those Reaper runners. If I ever see them down here, I'll end them myself.
Looks like we do have something in common.
Yeah, we all hate whoever the fuck that is.
But, apparently it was some skeleton in town. It's, telling us about some smuggler who could smuggle phantoms across the border. The living world.
I don't think it's really a border, per se.
Well, the border of the realm between the planes of the living and the dead. A ferryman can take through an entire soul and bring back the body with it, all the belongings. But there are ways for spirits to cross through, stay as spirits.
Oh, okay, so I was gonna say, so they don't bring their body too. It's just their
Yeah.
soul, their ghostiness.
And we were gonna get back and get those reapers as phantoms.
Alright, cool, and then what?
We tried to find the smugglers. Instead, I think we took a wrong turn. Found some strange ruins. It's horrifying phantoms with caged faces.
Oh, damn.
They burned the captain, the first mate, right in front of our eyes. They didn't even come back. They just died.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Yeah. So we hightailed it the hell out of here, crashed our boat into the island. Well,
So
That
here
was
you
that.
are.
and all
So,
those bastards at the tavern call us cowards. They don't believe us.
So it sounds like to me we gotta go to this place, fight these guys who, if we die, we don't come back. So we'll try not to do that, and then get the flame, and then we go home. Easy.
That'll get dangerous. Is there more than one? I feel like there's more than one.
There's probably more than one. Probably a couple, 2, 3 bad guys over there.
I meant the flames.
Oh, wait, we need more than one.
I mean, it has an S at the end.
Ah,
We're gonna guess 3. That's a nice round, even number.
yeah, 3. My favorite even number, 3.
Yeah. Wipes a little drool from his mouth. Just,
Oh. So you have no idea where this was?
Can't recall the way there. The captain and the first mate knew, but there.
You got a name
A name?
for the place you were? Maybe somebody else will know.
I just know that skeleton in town told us how to get there.
Jimbo?
No, not Jimbo. He was like on a hut on the beach.
Okay.
oh, the beach.
As long as it's not Jimbo, I was just like, damn, if I need to ask Jimbo for a favor, it's gonna not go over well.
Hey, maybe it's one of the guys that we picked up. Shanty, could you ask him?
She'll open the bag and say, did either of you used to live in a hut on the beach?
Yes?
Alright, do you know how to get to a smuggling island?
No?
Closes the bag.
Shanty, when you guys make a band, you could call it the Talking Heads.
I like
Oh boy.
I don't think anybody's ever taken that name before.
Yep, definitely not.
It's just some old drunkard. Some drunk skeleton.
Skeletons can get drunk?
Yeah, everyone can get drunk down here.
Oh, convenient.
Straight to the marrow. Alright, well, if you're not gonna show us that talking sword, you guys got a gun?
You know what? I've spoke too much. You want to give us some, a little tip before you leave?
I can give you the tip of something.
Kind of glares you down.
The eyebrows.
Kind of holds out his hand to you, Gary.
Oh, you looking for payment for the information?
That would be something people normally do.
I guess that's true. I'll hand him 10 gold pieces.
Cheapskate, are we?
Here's a tip. Brush your teeth.
And
Tell that old man to get out of here before we toss him in the grave ourselves again.
I got
You
one
might-
foot in it already.
yeah, he might be into it. I don't know. Careful. Start walking towards the old man on the beach, I guess.
All right. Old man on the beach. Old man or the skeleton? Alright, so you take another hour heading back into town. Time doesn't really seem to matter all that much down here. Can't really tell the passing of days. But then you passed all the dead trees on your way there. See the tavern out in the all the little huts littered by the docks. Start looking around.
Oh boy. I'm 1 out of a million goddamn drunk skeleton hut fucks. Great.
I'm just gonna yell out very loudly. Are there any skeletons here who know how to get to a soul smuggling operation that we could, get to?
You hear, you kind of yell that out. Everyone kind of looks at you weird. All the like phantoms, skeletons. You hear one of the pirates whisper, "Psst, hey, here."
Oh, that sounds trustworthy.
Kind of like hiding behind a barrel at one of the huts.
All right, I walk over to him.
Keep it down. Talk like that'll get you killed.
I mean, they're it's late.
I'm
Do
already
you
dead.
know where you are?
Oh. You saw that skeleton over there, right?
What skeleton?
The one that's dead.
Oh, sure. Yes.
That old drunk couldn't keep his mouth shut. Look, now he's
Damn it.
actually dead.
Is that the guy who's gonna tell us how to get there, or are you gonna tell us how to get there?
I don't know how to get there.
God damn it.
I just know he was always rambling on. Can't be a coincidence. He's talking about that. No one believes him. Winds up dead. Now a couple of weird pirates coming through here I never seen before. Asking about smugglers.
Yeah, you got any info on that? What did he used to say? What did he ramble about? You remember?
Oh. Rambling that there's an island somewhere. He could get you a ferry to it. Tell you how to get there. Ferry you himself. Too. He never told me. I'm trying to think. Those treacherous tides guys. They went out there at some point. Then they came running back with their tail between their legs.
Yeah, we talked to them.
They don't know how to get there.
No.
No, they said they were pussies and they couldn't remember.
Yep.
At that point, I honestly don't know.
We have a direction. It's south, right? I remember hearing south.
I don't think they said a direction.
No, they said that we needed to talk to this guy, and I point at the dead skeleton south.
Oh. Damn it.
Might have to try someone been here longer, way around these seas. Perhaps they've heard some things.
Well, there's the ferryman.
Oh, there's old Eyeless McGillicuddy. I don't know his name, but I just know he doesn't have.
Eyeless McGillicuddy.
Yeah, you know.
I think that's a good enough name for him.
I was gonna maybe go with Gilligan, but McGillicuddy is.
Yeah, we're good
Like
at calling people their not right name, like Daniel that one time.
Hey,
Yeah.
they still sing Legend of Daniel.
Anybody remember his actual name though?
No, but that was the point. We wanted to erase it from history, so people would remember it was Daniel. I think mission accomplished.
Weren't you calling Cromwell Daniel, or was that?
Yeah, it was one. It was like the skeleton captain, like the first like.
Oh,
boss
that's
that we
yeah. There
fought.
you go.
He was in the fort, and we just kept calling him Daniel.
Well, I wonder if Daniel's down here.
Maybe.
So, has anybody mentioned like what these docks on the north side are?
Are you asking him, or are you asking in general?
I'm asking in general. I don't remember if anyone's mentioned the docks.
Oh, like the swamp up there? Those pirates that are living in the swamp?
Yeah, there's swamp pirates, but
Like those cursed pirates in the swamp.
How long you reckon those guys have been there?
if they're cursed, I mean, depending on the curse, time between
At least a couple
little bit
days,
and a
right?
lot. Yeah, time's relative.
Not too long. Those pirates in the swamp. Some strange guy. A hood with them. Seemed pretty dejected. Didn't want to talk to any of us here.
Mysterious weirdos. Good, good. On the right track.
Well, We don't. I guess. Do we want to talk to the oldest person to sail the sea? Is the ferryman. We want to talk to him.
We could. Maybe he'd know.
That sounds like the easy way out, but I'm all for the easy.
All right. Maybe while we pass by the dock, we can steal a dinghy.
Steal a ghost dinghy.
Yeah, can I roll perception while we're on the dock to see if I spot any dinghies?
Go for it.
All right. Oh,
You see no dinghies.
I failed my dinghy check.
Alright, you're heading back onto the ferryman's boat. Alright.
Yes, we are.
So you're back.
Yes,
Take it
we
you
are.
found how to find the flame.
I found
Kind
a cool
of.
sword.
Kind of.
Kind
Where
of.
where do we gotta go?
So we're hoping you would know the area a little better than we do, but we got the gist of it. There is an island somewhere out here where they're smuggling souls over to the land of the living again. You know anything about that?
We try to keep them in check. Find them, but no. Not sure where they are.
Because
island.
River.
There's a lot of islands out here. I'm gonna need more to go on than that.
It was a smuggling island. They were smuggling people as spirits into the living world without.
Yeah, I know how it
bodies.
works.
Yeah.
Those damn spirits are a nuisance in the upper world. What I hear from the pirate lord.
I'm just thinking maybe.
Yeah, you're
like,
trying to
there's
dig up your treasure chests, and all of a sudden there they are, just attacking you for no reason. Well,
They sound like dicks.
yeah,
But,
they are.
They used fire to attack, and they got cages on their heads. And I don't know, maybe you've seen someone
Cages.
fashion trends like that.
Well, like I
Anyways,
said,
that's
you're
all-
my eyes and ears.
That's all we've gotten so far. It's, there
What
was
else did you
one-
hear?
There was one skeleton on the island back there who could have told us where it was, but it sounds he's dead apparently. Like not just dead, but dead. You can't bring someone back from that, can you? You don't have that ability.
Can't say I've ever heard of someone dying like that down here.
Apparently he did.
Maybe he's
Oh.
taking a really long nap.
Wonder if that's related to the flames fading.
I think it is because the pirates up north they mentioned that their captain is dead too, and the people who've been smuggling souls out have the ability to, it seems anyway, kill you and permanently kill you.
Need to find out where they are then, don't we?
Seems we do. It sounds like a problem for you and for me. So.
What else? What else? Anything else?
There's a parrot out there whose captain is maybe a tree now.
Interesting. I don't think that helps.
I don't think it helps us at all. But it's a good talking point.
Because Peg Leg, he's a furry
Yeah,
now.
I got a new peg leg.
Oh, see,
that
we're getting
doesn't-
into the fashion.
Yeah, see.
That's
fashion.
exactly what I sent you onto the island for.
We also heard there's some cursed pirate suffering from depression on the swamp. But they seem new, and we were told to find someone old, so we didn't bother talking to him.
Someone old. Is there anyone old on the island?
Oh, there's Roko here, but
Old Eyeless McGillicuddy.
Old Eyeless McGillicuddy.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I just gave him a nickname. I know.
Eyes.
He ain't got no
Eyeless.
eyes. Just
But
big empty
Silas?
sockets. Just.
There is
stare at it and
legend.
Throw a doubloon in there.
Was the original ferryman on the Sea of the Damned. Had his eyes burned out somehow.
Oh shit, your boss?
Not even my boss. He was ferryman long before I was. Had a rowboat. bury souls one at a time on the rowboat. Much less efficient than what we have now. Much more treacherous.
And you think he retired to this island?
I don't know. If what you're saying is true, it sounds like that could be the case.
Well, where do we went and looked everywhere but the swamp. You think he's in the swamp?
You just take the road up to the northwest. He's in the other mountain, you know?
Mountain. Up to me, I'd say our best lead is up in the mountain. Unless those think those pirates in the swamp have something of value.
If it's Daniel, probably not.
Oh, we picked up some new friends.
New friends.
I was about to ask, do you have some kind of wooden structure I could repurpose?
I'd rather you not repurpose my ship.
Not your whole ship, just like, something relatively piano-sized.
I don't like the sound of where this is going.
Trust me, you'll like it. It'll be a nice feature on your ship.
An
Something
organ on
relatively-
here.
Something relatively piano-sized.
I mean,
Oh, sure.
think all the spooky necromancer guys I've read about always had an organ or a piano. Just think how much you could liven up this place.
There's some shattered planks to the front, but
They'll
I
have
don't-
to do.
he just kind of sighs heavily. Bust these ones in the ceiling.
Oh, we're also banned from the Emporium.
It'll be kind of tricky without nails, but I can make some kind of makeshift piano xylophone thing with this.
Mm.
All right, but first things first, we're going to the mountain.
I guess we're finding old eyeless McGillicuddy or whatever you're calling him.
Hey, you could call him whatever. Just make up a new name every time. Just the
Oh,
eyeless part is the I mean, we could, if he is the old fairy, but do you know his name, Chief? I asked the ferryman.
Let's see.
Airman spacing out.
Can't say I remember his name. Even the tales of him are almost lost to time.
I do know there was once a famous bardic famous bardic sea captain known for not having any eyes. I believe they went by Billy Eyeless.
God
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
Got him.
They were a really bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like her famous hit singles. Alright, well. Shake a peg leg. Get out there.
If we
I
die,
the shake me
are
peg
we
leg.
just gonna come back too?
Oh, if you die here. Every time you die, you come back, but. Well. Eventually, you start to lose yourself. You're not the same pirate you were before. Memories start to fade. Your spirit grows weaker.
I see.
Oh, please tell me we're not going to turn up.
What was that?
Please tell me we're not going to end up being like Roko over here.
Hey.
He's saying every time we die, we lose like 5 max HP. Just
Master's like, I want to lose more HP again.
no, I don't want to lose any more HP.
Don't give him any ideas.
That's a good question though. Does Gary still have the tattoo?
Yeah.
All right.
I have my HP back. Work around.
Well, off to the mountain.